It is. You should be able to hear me. Hi, everyone. I guess we're vertical again. Just fine with me. I don't have to watch this, but you guys do. This is a live. Sorry, trying to find a spot where I could put my iPad. This is a live session, and you guys, if you're here at the same time as I am, you're going to be able to chat, and I might even see your questions if you have any, and I might even answer them. We'll see about that though, because I miss them sometimes, so yell loud enough, please. There you are, and I can't really see who's there right now because I need to get this working first. I can only see a few of the messages on my phone. So hey everybody, how's it going? How are you? Blanky, haven't seen you for a while. Moinsen. Hi Lynn. Hallo Janneke. Hi Susan. Hi Judy. Hello Frido. Oh right, I have to start this on the iPad. And then I have to go to my channel. Apologies for that. Not really, it's what I do. Get used to it. So I did something super stupid yesterday, which is not covering my paints after I was done painting. So I had to mix them up again. Christoph! Hello! Hi Rose! Make sure, you guys, that you're in live chat. You see, so my iPad is in live chat, but it only shows me top messages, so you have to be extra smart. Which I'm not, apparently. Okay, let me put you into the tripod that I prepared. Yay me. Hi Sandy, hi Abby, hi Dave. How are travels? Last week was not this, was that. Monochromatic. Oh yeah, I remember. It was inspired by Bill. I'm kind of missing the cottontail that we put in there. You never know though. It could be that it's not perfect for a monochromatic painting. Maybe it's, you can show it up. Hey Hagar, stop that. You don't eat my candy. Sorry, dog. Judy! Don't make me yell at you. Thank you. So cottontail, I'm gonna try it in a different color palette. It's kind of, I'm feeling it doesn't show up enough and show its true beauty. Just my theory. Yeah, so brings me to the color palette. I had a wonderful student last week, and she used colors that I would sometimes use. Lynn, you're just the best. Thank you. Look at that. I see names now that don't pop up in the chat, and I want to say hi, guys. I'm glad you're here, even though I don't see you. Okay. Apfelschorle, because you can schorle everything. If you are not German, don't know what a schorle is, get bubbly water and mix it with juice. Just a little survival tip. Okay, let me show you the colors. Oh, my student. I'm a little bit bubbly because that student brought me chai, masala chai. And I had a few cups today, so I'm all like, these are her colors, and I call it the Priya the Priya colors. This guy here is a yellow, and it's a Azo, it's Amsterdam Azo medium. What's it called actually? It is called Azo yellow medium. It was almost right, wasn't I? Excuse me. Oh, Ben, that is very nice of you. I hope you learned something. The laughing girl. Well, Lynn, that's very nice of you to do that. Yellow. This guy here is fluorescent magenta from Nova Paints. Nova color. Gee, I'll never learn that. This guy is Nova as well, and it's a violet, and I forgot the name. It's medium violet in a parentheses purple. This lovely dude here is Teal by Triart. This might be a little bit thin. No, it's fine. Then I have a new piglet, and this new piglet is Zimzelin. So it is, let me close the door, there's people coming because Christmas and shit. You know, people are intruding houses everywhere around the globe. Am I right? Zimzelin. So this is, yeah, this is a purpley, violet-y blue shift. Super beautiful, super blingy. And then my friend Robin came by today and gifted me, in her words, a challenge. It's this guy. And she's right. I don't think I've ever used a color like this before. Let me check what the name is. It's Light Blue Violet by Liquitex. So thank you. Thank you, Robin. Let me flip you around. Hi, Linda. Simsalabim, lieber Christoph. Sag ich ja manchmal, darf ich aber nicht, weil das ist ja falsch. So, Zimzalen. That is actually Slovenian and means periwinkle, which is a type of flower, and I have no idea what that flower is in German. So, let me get this out. 16 by 20. And now I have to step on top of two of my, oh darn, are my step cans? Just using these. Uh-oh, that didn't sound right, did it? Let me flip you over so we can paint. And I was thinking about doing some scoop and drag madness. First I'm gonna flip you and then, so just to explain to you, I'm always having trouble flipping the phone over because YouTube complains about the way I flip. So I have to be really careful. I think we are in frame. It could go a little bit towards me. Yep, and that's the best I can do for today, I'm assuming. Okay, I can step off my high horse, which are paint cans. I have my PPG Multi-Pro. Hi Claudia, yeah, I'm glad you made it. Let me blow off the dirt of my little paint can here. So the red spout I have on top, I get that question all the time. You should be able to get at a paint store, at your local hardware store, even Jeff Bezos has it. So you could give him a call as well. All right, so this was PPG Multi Pro Eggshell White. It's the pastel base. And now to the colors. So I want to do a geometrical bloom, which I hate that name, to be honest. And it's really weird that, you know, we come up with new shit and stuff. Apologies. And we have to, well, it's easy to give it names. It's not easy to find a name, but it's better because otherwise I don't know how to refer to what I'm doing. I also like the term scoop and drag madness. I really like the painting part, but sometimes I do too much, and I do too much because I like doing it, and I don't care what the outcome is. You know, I just like doing it, and then I overdo it. So the littler I do, the better it looks to me. And then I have this kerfuffle of wanting to do more. So I found if you totally overdo it with some kind of a plan, it could actually turn out nice. At this point, I don't have a plan. Other than I'm going to paint for you guys. So if you have questions and I don't see that question, yell louder, write louder, type louder. When I'm doing the flyover later, you have the chance to do it again. Like, think of your question. When I do the flyover, I will be more aware of your questions. And then, I just dropped something in there. Okay, this was the yellow. This is my fluorescent magenta, and I'm kind of slightly overlapping it. And those are in your face colors, aren't they? But I just like how vivid they are. It's the total opposite of what is going on outside right now, isn't it? Like everything is, if you're lucky you have some snow. I know Europe is super dark right now because of the short days. I mean, here it's really hard for me to get into Christmas mood because I just dumped my cellactivator. Oh well. Yeah, Christmas mood. So, but only because I'm used to different, you know, it's different things make me go into Christmas mood, and they are definitely not found in California. So maybe that's why I like those colors right now. This is the violet. Let me change it up a little bit. Like I said, I have no real plan other than go nuts with it. Just want to do scoops and drags and other kind of stuff. Every time I use a color, sometimes I reuse that spreader without cleaning it. But then if you do that, be aware that the previous color will be underneath the color that you're using. Let's do this again. Do you hear the people laughing? Why is there people having fun in my house? Okay. So I always, sometimes I put, well, usually I put way more paint on my spreader than I actually need. And the leftovers I just put back into my cup. It is more important than you think it is, because the more paint you put on the spreader, the easier it is to let go of that paint again. It seriously, if somebody fails, or if somebody tells me my paint is too thick, it doesn't run off as fast as yours does. In 99% of the cases, it is because there's not enough paint on your spreader. The more there's on there, the easier it is to let go of it, because gravity and stuff. Your kids could tell you that probably if they paid attention in school. Wait, depends on which country you're in. You don't learn that kind of stuff in every country. Not sure what I did just there. Told you I'm on a T high, so I'm probably brabbling. And my filter is, off today. Okay, this is already fun. So I had a black and a paints gray mixed up, but I told you I, forgot about my paints. I forgot to cover them. So I let the paint that I could still salvage run through a mesh, so all the dried parts would be filtered out. And then I mixed the black and the paints gray together. So we have a very, very dark, it looks grayish, doesn't it? Bluish, dark gray. Well, I'm assuming you won't see a real difference to black or the paints gray, maybe a little bit, we will see. And here again, I just do random stuff. It really is random right now. And I usually follow, I follow my intuition. So if I see a line or if I see a shape, then I enhance it. Even though you will probably in the end not see that I did it, or that paint has been there. Am I even making sense when I talk? So this is the Zimzelen. And I feel like I should put more yellow on. What do you think? Thanks, Trina. Bill, please go back and say hi to Susan again, because you missed her hi. I like you guys. No, Christoph, you're right. Gravity can't hold me back. It could pull me down very quickly, though, because gravity. Not sure if this helps. Dangerous part in this here, what I was doing, is the yellow and this purple are very complementary-ish. So it could either turn out really bad or really good. Don't I have more paint? I want more paint. I have here. Oh, this is, haven't showed you this. Not sure if that still is good. This is Gilded. It's also in the new Piggy release. Sounded like a question, didn't it? I like this gold a lot. So what are you guys doing for Christmas? Is anybody doing no Christmas? Like, no matter if you don't believe in it or, I don't know. I love to hear what people are doing. Oh, and I realized I was out yesterday and there were a bunch of young people and I was kind of sitting awkwardly in the corner because, believe it or not, I'm very introverted and I wouldn't say shy, but I can definitely be quiet. And I realized that the older you get, the less it matters. I didn't care. There were times, and which made it probably not awkward anymore. But I remember the times when it was like super awkward and I was worried about what people would think of me sitting in that corner. But now I realize that I just love to observe things. I love to observe people. I love to see what they're doing, and you know, it's not awkward at all. Oh my God, I love this. What happens if I just spin this out? No way. Wait, Sandy, you adopted a puppy and an old dog at the same time? That is so cool. I mean, I love you for that. Gravarti. That thank you, that's funny. Okay, let's keep doing this. Yeah, that looks fun, doesn't it? I wish I could. I mean, I could just leave it like that and I guess, yeah, no. I just said I wanted to do a lot of stuff. Kind of did a lot of stuff, but where's my palette knife, guys? Where did you put it? That's not wet. Ah, number one, number two. Just clean them. I mean, if I clean palette knives, they should be used, shouldn't they? All right. Let's start with the black cell activator. Those ones, my cell activators, were open overnight as well, but it seems like I just poured them in a different container and it seems to be fine. We'll see. That means you have 3 dogs now. Abby, 2 kittens. Oh, Judy. When do you think you can't eat again? I mean, not eating is one of the most joyous things you could do. All right. Okay, so I have this and this and that. All those splatters, they're probably going to be gone by the end of this painting. So I think I will follow along this line first and going like kind of here. And then we're going to see how much scooping and dragging we can do. And I just pull this all down. Seems like my activator is a little bit thick, which is not too bad. Okay. Liking this. The purple and the magenta are really pretty together. Num 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 num. Let's pick some of this and pull it in this direction. I left some on my, what's it called? What's it called? Palette knife. And then I just add it maybe here. That. Sorry, concentrating. There. Don't you worry about anything that you don't like right now. Still a lot of football to play. Ooh, so what I love about these the most is how once you stretch the paint, it becomes more transparent and you can see whatever's underneath. So I'm not sure if you can see this one, but you can see the lines from underneath. It's really cool. All right, dipping the palette knife in my spilled black cell activator. Adding gold. I only have gold and black today. How about we add more paint on this? Here, the teal. There. You own a tank full of guppies. It's so, aquarium are so much work. I love them. I love the sounds. I love the fish. And my dad had one when I was little. Well, he had it for way longer. Just sold it because it became way too much work. And the price for the, you know, electricity. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. So digging in, digging out, and then letting some of the paint from underneath show through. Just be creative, guys. Just, you know, play with it. And if you don't like it, you can come back another day. Oh, there's so much paint on this. It's probably a good idea that stretching it out a little bit more. Ooh, well, this is cool. Way more stuff has to happen though. How about something like this? Should I get closer with you guys? Not sure if I can. Chairman Meow. Oh my god. That name is funny. Okay, now am I too close? I think I want something light. I think I need something white right here. Just to make it, I'm not sure. I had some white mixed up yesterday. Let's see if I can actually scrape the top away so I can use the bottom of this paint. You know what I mean, because there's a skin on it now. Because I was smart last night. I'm kidding, I wasn't stupid. So put gold cell activator on and some black. Other way around this time. And then I add some of this white, which is an instant instant booger. Come on. Now I mixed it up. Oh, who knows what that's gonna be like. Should I do it again? No. Okay. I want to go kind of through here, maybe? Doing the same thing that happens on the bottom. Kind of mirroring it. Now I have this white thing there. Duh. Wonder what that did. So what do we think about the corner with negative space? What should we do? Oh, hi Shamsa. I'm doing great. How are you? Oh, so before I forget, in the description box is the link to my, I think I'm gonna do something here. A link to the Fluid Art Retreat at the Lake, which is an all-inclusive workshop. It's limited in space, so only 15 people can come, and there's already sold tickets, so I'm actually not aware of how many are left. I'm gonna add white again, just a little bit. So it's all-inclusive, means you get 4 classes. It's gonna be Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then half a class on Monday. There is lots of bubbles that I need to pop. Before I tell you more about the retreat. So the link is in the description if you want to check it out. It is all-inclusive, which I already said, and that means that you get the classes, you get all the materials, you get fed, you get an accommodation, which will be in little cabins, and depending on how much you want to pay, you either share a room or have a room by yourself. They also have payment, how do you say that? Payment, ooh, this is a good one. They can help you with your payment there. Meaning they would, I need a smaller palette knife. You can pay it in 4 rates, I think. Rates is a German word. I'm not sure how it is in English. But there's definitely ways to make it doable for you. And it's gonna happen in May 30th till June 2nd. So they have a chef on site, which will deliver breakfast, lunch, snacks, dinner, cocktails, everything you want and need. I think I'm gonna do the same thing here with the white one again. I think it needs more of that white now. Maybe I go, Yeah, no, let's play around. So yeah, if you're interested, check out the description box. All the information is in there, meaning the link that leads you to the information. Ooh, good one. Yeah, I think we have to do something with this negative space here. Wow, sometimes it's so cool what kind of colors are coming up. A lot of the times I've not expected certain ones. Whew. So I realized that this is a lot like the way I clean really dirty rooms. Have you, you start and at one point it's a complete mess and you want to give up and like just throw everything away and leave that room. But if you keep doing what you're doing, it's gonna get, sorted out and the room will be super clean and organized after. This is kind of what I feel about this. Oh, Spokane. Oh, what? Do you need more information from me? Did I say everything you needed? Oh yeah, Bill. We were there together. We were roomies, Bill and I, when I went to Kathleen's retreat. So this is, let's put the Zimazillin on it. Those are just my light purple and the medium purple. Forgot the name. And then I want to go over this slightly overlapping. And I'm not a big fan of these tails here, but I know they happen, but I also know that this will probably totally come off. Before you scoop and drag, make sure that your palette knife is somewhat clean. Otherwise you will drag that with you. Where am I going? I think I'm going this way. Let's see what's underneath here. Let's pull these lines out. Oh, I love that. Ooh, this is the best. I didn't want to interrupt the black lines, so I'm going over it and going back this direction. Ooh, sorry. Weird things that get me excited. Sorry for apologizing too. Why would I apologize for that? So at this point, I really have to hurry up a little bit. I can tell my cells are all starting to sink. I doubt that we will see any of this later here, just to make sure. And just because I want to keep swiping and dragging. Let's do more. Okay. Dunking into black. Adding some gold cellactivator. There we go. Let's do some teal and add that. No, let's add magenta too. And yellow. Just a tiny bit. There. There was not even a drop. And then I want to go here. When do you know it's time to spin? It's always good to know when to stop, but that is a, you know, phew, who knows that? Seriously. I just know once my cells, especially when I scoop and drag them, and the cells don't really stay round, or you're not able to stretch them, they rather like just dissolve. Then it's time to spin. Sometimes my paints yell at me, please spin me. By now I can hear them. Kind of want to go. Uh-oh. Kind of gonna do it. Good. That was a good one. Let's... Oh, yes. The more you overlap them, that's why I was calling them geometrical blooms, because I will always go like in a grid to keep some kind of rhythm there. So rhythm is super important, like patterns and, oh yeah, that's better too. Maybe I do the same thing over here, maybe with some magenta. I stopped mid-sentence, and apologies, but I already forgot what I was talking about. So you guys, now that I have your attention, next Monday, would you guys be around? I remember last year was like, I felt I was the only one on YouTube. Like after Christmas and New Year's and everything. So I feel like there needs to be some black in here. So if you guys say you would be around, I could totally come on here. But if you all say, nah, in that case, I'll take a day off. Okay. Bill and the Laughing Girl. Laughing Girl. I asked your name before, didn't I? You told me your name before at least. But I can keep calling you Laughing Girl. I will forget anyway. All right. You guys will be there. See, Susan has to work. I'm so sorry. Thanks, Sandy. Yeah, I would. You know I would. I would totally take a break if I don't feel like it. All right, black. Let's put black on there. Where's my black, which wasn't black? Here, next to my Apfelschorle. So this is the Payne's Gray Black. And I'm gonna add magenta. I love this magenta. It's so bright and happy. All right, so pretty sure this will all go. Kind of sorry about this part here. Can you even see this part here? But this is, unfortunately, it's gonna go. I can try to push it more this direction. We'll see. Let me add this somewhere. And I do wanna put it where we need a bit of contrast, which I'm feeling is somewhere here, but maybe there. Let's do it here. So the contrast is super important with this, because once you spin this, you will lose some of the contrast. Right now there's too much going on. And the spin will make all your layers more transparent, which will make him paler and less intense. So you kind of want to start with super intense. What am I going to do? So you want to start intense, so you won't, you know, lose a little. Didn't do anything for the contrast. Maybe I should do the white. That would be the last one though. Okay, I'm putting gold on it. Black. And some of the white. Just a drizzle. And then I want that. So there's already white. There's white. This is, I don't want to touch this, and I'm afraid I will mess things up if I go here. Tough one. I'm gonna go through here. Did that make sense, Jessica? Did it? No, not really. Looks pretty though, and I did something. Just for funsies. There we go. That was the last one I said, right? Oh, gee. Okay, easy. Panic in the Wintersturm. Oops. Okay, thank you, Helga. Okay, gladly I can lock the door behind me. Nothing better than that. All right. Okay, so let me push this all together. Bring this in. Okay, so guys, I realized something. This thing that I'm doing here, I sometimes talk it down and say in my videos stuff like, oh well, might be just me being OCDC, you know, that kind of thing. Or you don't have to do this, this is just me. And then I thought about it and realized this is super important for the way I work. Well, for once, this is a rectangular canvas. Having a round puddle and then spinning it out is absolutely waste of paint, because you have paint here that I just pushed into that corner. When I spin careful, it's science again, from the center of your spinner, the paint will move outwards equally. That means the paint, if that was still round, and there's nothing in those corners, this paint here needs way longer to cover this corner than the paint here. So by the time the paint that is here ends up there, you lost so much paint on this end. So why not save the paint, push it into the corners where you need it. That way you do save paint, but also for me, it makes the whole thing more calculatable. That is not a real word, is it? It makes it more predictable. That's the word. So because I know how the paint is going to move now and where the paint is going to need to be. But in the end, every time, right? So I want to apologize to myself for talking my way of working down. And then I want to tell you, try it. It could be good for you. But still do whatever you want to do. Whoa, and look at this. I'm afraid I have to spin so much more. At this point, I always put the gloves on because now it's going to get messy. How long have we been on, guys? Feels like I've been painting for like 3 hours already. Oh, not even an hour. Okay, so I love that we still have yellow lines. Now we have to negotiate, don't we? There's still a bunch of paint on there. Totally got rid of the negative space. I mean, there's a little bit. Let's see. Next step when I paint is to evaluate what do I like, what do I want to keep, what should go. There we go. Dog is back in. You be quiet though, okay? She's such a good girl. Pain in the butt, but a good girl. This is irritating me. It is, maybe if it just went towards this corner. See that? I usually put my hand there, make it invisible for me. And then I look at the balance. And it's so subjective and personal. And, you know. Wann ist die endlich fertig? Wie heißt der denn, dein Impatient Buddy? Hör mal. Ich wollte gerade sagen, ich sag's nicht. Okay, I'm going to let's see, do like this in the middle. Do not want to lose that at all. This whole part I do not want to lose. Don't really care about the bottom part, so I'm thinking I will push it down there. And I know, see how fast the middle moves? I know that there's, even after tilting, there's going to be a couple of spins that I need to do. And I can push the paint in a general direction. Knowing that I have to spin, I know this will come off. I know that probably this part will come off, especially because I just ran my finger through it. Not a fan of this. Right there. Gonna go. So I hope that this will all be... I hope this will all make sense after I'm done. Wann ist die endlich fertig? Sag mal, kannst ja auch nach Hause gehen. Schönen Erwachsenenfilm gucken, hm? So. Ich habe morgen Geburtstag. Tomorrow's my birthday, by the way. If somebody... shit. Well, that landed everywhere, but not where it was supposed to. All right. Whoa. Okay. Cool. I mean, that's a lot. I don't think we can talk about balance in this anymore. I wanted to do a lot, and I did a lot, didn't I? Somehow the colors are more violet-y and not as bright and happy anymore. How do you feel about it? I'm almost losing my favorite spot. See the transparency there? So, whew. Gilded is very pretty, especially with that purple. Thanks, Jessica. Yeah, it is fun. It was fun doing it. And I love those stripes. I'm just a sucker for that kind of stuff. But yeah, there is, holla die Waldfee, there's there's a lot going on. I'm gonna give it one more spin because I'm afraid I have to. I will probably lose some really pretty things. I think I have to say goodbye to most of this. Oh well, it is what it is. Okay, there's still paint going off. Oh well. I just love that yellow striped corner there. Let me get rid of my gloves and then get you down. Holla die Gewaltfee. I need that shirt. Okay. Sorry, that was me blowing into my gloves, but I can't save them. Oh well. Let me get you down. Down, down. Oh. Can you still see? There we go. This is the lighter part. There is the gilded. And I love this part. That black in there, and then the teal cells right there. Look at this one. Do I have paint stuck on my finger? I do. What a surprise. So, wait, where's my finger now? How cool are those three buddies? Okay, if you have any questions, especially if I missed some, type them now. Ooh, another one of those. Big fan. Can't see the bling of the Zimzalen yet. At least I can't. Can you guys? Ooh. Here, favorite part again. Kind of creepy. Kind of freaking cool, man. I'll play more with those lines. I have ideas, do things, and then I forget about them. I'm easily distracted. Things that I'm not super fond of are, for example, that yellow. That yellow is okay, but that is kind of weird. Down here, things are starting to break up, and that's probably when I wait too long. So the paint is already doing its thing. So the black was the cellactivator. And if that is starting to do its thing, which is sinking, and then I scoop it up and drag it, it loses its stability, and then I just add to the instability by dragging it out and moving it, thinning it out. This part is cool too. Okay, I'm gonna flip you over. You're gonna see my face again. Hi. this way. I'll put you in the tripod. I'm going to see if I see questions. Okay. Lynn is always there to help. Thank you, Lynn. Frido! Oh my gosh, that is so funny. Frido, that's even worse than Christmas Eve birthday. I mean, it's a good... New Year's Eve birthdays are kind of cool because you get a firework, depending on where you are, but also it's kind of like you have to party. You know what I mean? It's like... Yeah, Christoph, the dots are the hammer. I do agree with that. Hi, Ria. How long have you been in here? I haven't seen you. Ox smells. Now I realize that name. Sorry. So you do not have to, well, I do not use any oil, and there is so many Fluidart recipes out there, but also different techniques. And this is the Shelly Art Bloom technique recipe. So she started out with the blooms, and I took that course, adapted that recipe, but never did blooms. So that technique is done with different consistencies and Australian Floetrol. So you use, the pillow is really thick, different densities, I should probably say. So the pillow paint is super dense, and the theory is that all the paints that you put on top just slide on top of that pillow paint and can't sink through. Then you put on top of that an even thinner layer that has Australian Floetrol in it. Floetrol is supposed to lower surface tension, so this is going to be like in a nutshell, right? It lowers surface tension, which makes it easy to sink down faster. So the cellactivator, which is the name for it, sinks through, makes other paints come up, and there is one thing, though, that we all don't know, which is what exactly is in that Australian Floetrol, because you can't use a US Floetrol just by itself to do the same effect. It has to be Australian Floetrol. So my theory is that there is something in there that helps to repel, and I'm not sure if that's oil. So, could be. And then we have oil in this technique. But I don't know. I'm just happy it works. Okay. All in, you're so kind. Happy birthday. Thank you, Carol. What? Oh. Okay. Okay, Mike. Sorry. You're silly. Kiba hatte ich auch schon lange nicht mehr. Okay, I guess we're, Blanky, you don't know Kiba? Kirschbananensaft. How old are you? What did you drink with your batida de coco? Hello, Karin. Did you just come? Because I'm going to say bye. Love you all. Happy whatever you're celebrating. If you're not celebrating anything, just enjoy the time because it's quiet, it's dark, people are busy doing other shit stuff. Sorry, I told you, no filter. Just use it for yourself. Bye guys, see you next week, since you're all going to be here. And if I don't see you guys, well, I'll be sad. whatever. Bye. Nee, Christoph, take that back. Friends.